Hello everyone and welcome to Vibes on Vibes. This is another episode inside the Gallery Studios in Upper West Region. So if you want any portrait or any photo shoot, just link up with the Gallery Studio. Their numbers are on the L banner. So we are with another person, or should I say a media person or a personality in Upper West Region. And she's also a media practitioner and she's also an influencer, my favorite part. Yes. So I would like you to introduce yourself, and I am your host, Magnus. Be out there.
Hello, good day, or whatever time you're watching. My name is Asmaa Iddrisu. As you rightly said, a media practitioner in the Upper West region of Ghana. I'm a content creator, influencer, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and I tried being a beauty pageant at some point, somewhere within this year. Some of you will make the page, but that's another story for another day, or probably within the conversation we'll talk about it. Yes, and I hope that you enjoy my episode. So, this is nice doing this with you.
I wish I could hug you.
Oh, please, I don't. It's haram.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, I'm joking. Anyway.
Okay.
So, what are we talking about today? What are you telling the audience?
Our topic is how social media is affecting we the youth and its negative impact. We'll talk about both the negative and the positive. Yeah. So let's walk us through what social media is, because you are an influencer in the industry.
Oh my goodness. Social media has been in existence not too long, but it's a media which the traditional media, people usually call new media.
Yeah.
And it's the various platforms we share content, we share information, we share any type of communication. We do any type of communication via. So that's why we have WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X. I personally don't like X. X is so toxic. I can't deal
I
with
like
X.
it because I feel like X. If you don't have a heart, don't go into X, because the Twitter boys they are very
then I don't
hard.
have heart.
Yeah,
I think
don't go
there's
there.
tomatoes inside my chest.
You have to follow one.
Yeah. Yes, but then that's basically what social media is all about. And yeah, so we have a lot of, as you said, effects, both positive and negative. So one thing I always say is, when you have something, you just have to use it to your own good. Once you're using it to your own good, it will definitely come with negative sides. It will also come with positive sides, but you can't always be on a smooth journey. And sometimes it's going to be bumpy. So that's why we do bumpy journey with Asmaa on my social media platforms.
Have you seen that on the status?
You see that thing? Exactly. So basically, that's what social media I think is about.
So let's start with the negative effect, because I like the negative side.
Hey, yes. Really?
So talking about the negative effect, let's start with the academia side. So how is it negatively affecting you, the students?
Okay. So, for example, right now, personally, I'm a student as well. Okay. I'm studying communication studies, Bachelor of Arts at the Simon Diodong. My school's name, we have to be in the Guinness World of Records or something. SD Dombo. That's what they do. SD Dombo University of Ghana. Simon Diodong Dombo University of Business and Integrated Development Studies.
That's mad, right?
But that's another topic for another day.
The name is too long.
You know that thing, right?
Just go by the UBs. Director, if you're watching this, I salute you. But director, come after me.
You see that thing? So yeah, I'm studying communication studies. So for example, if I have assignments or have something to study or something to read, and then I remember I get a notification. So when I'm coming to learn, I off my data. Or if I know I'm going to do anything academic, I off my data, because if it's on and I get a notification and I go on that app, TikTok, WhatsApp, Snapchat is even worse. You're going to be opening streaks and forget that you're a student.
But I don't even have Snapchat on my phone again.
You like Snap?
Yeah, I feel like it's for people that really have that time. For me, I don't have that time. Yeah.
Oh.
Time of day.
Snap is
even
so cool.
TikTok stuff, I hardly come to post myself. Even though this podcast something that I even come to post. I hardly come on TikTok. If I come, I just come and watch video through the whole day. It takes off a lot of time. So second of that, I don't just come on any of the social media. I prefer X. Just kind of watch the fight.
Violent person.
No, I like peace. I like peace.
Peace. X people don't like peace.
But I like violence. Violence makes the industry.
Oh my
goodness. It makes the industry.
Magnus. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So in terms of academia, it affects us. For example, as I was saying, when you have an assignment and you find yourself on TikTok, you'll be there for like 3-4 hours. You don't even realize that it's 3-4 hours. By the time you realize, time is gone. And then when you go back on the studies, you're not able to focus, or you just want to do something to represent something to show to your to present. And even in a way, this is a positive thing, but it's also a negative thing. Some use AI on the various apps, from the Snapchat now for WhatsApp. There's AI, right? So you should just get copy and paste. She's not able to. He or she will not be able to learn what.
That's why we're Gen Z generation.
Oh my goodness, Magnus.
You don't need to suffer like this. Gen Z,
we are soft people.
Yeah,
but then, so when we are, so you see, because of that, we are becoming a less enduring generation. You realize a lot of people be like, I'm stressed. What is stressing you? Like, you've literally done nothing, because of like the fact that we don't get everything so easy. The least thing we feel like we are stressed, then we don't force ourselves to push harder, because we think we are Gen Z generation and we deserve it all. So those people that were not Gen Z generations, they equip themselves with more knowledge. They put themselves through the fire to get all the things you are doing right now, or all the things you've gotten easy right now. If they were relaxed, thinking they are a particular generation.
Don't you think if they had that chance, they would to me, I feel like if they had that chance, they would equally be like us. Because that time, I feel like there wasn't internet. They like kind of like remote areas. They have to use one cell phone, kind of like write letters, send it to the post office. Takes one month or two before they get there. You see, so I feel like if they had that chance, they would equally be like us. So we can't compare the olden days or the old people.
Don't let us change the topic. I'll vex. No, because it's not about really comparing by like that. Okay, but like some things that we just have to say it, or we have to just face the reality.
We can't compare our mothers and our fathers' time with our time, because we are Gen Zs.
Oh my
You have to enjoy it.
We're talking about social media, right? But this is pushing me. So okay, fine. Like, it's not about like comparing, okay, but let's help ourselves here. Do you understand? The fact that we have everything at hand. So all those people, most of the items, is from camera to phones to tripods to all the things that make us a Gen Z we think we are. They started from the millenniums and the other generations, okay, and they never stopped growing till we are where we are right now. And I somehow have a problem, particularly with African Gen Zs. Not like I have a problem, but like I feel like we are saying we are Gen Zs. So because we are very, very relaxed. The other parts of the world, they are not relaxed, but they still know they are Gen Zs. They're acting according to it. Okay. Like, but as we feel like, oh, we are Gen Zs, we are supposed to enjoy this, you're supposed to be doing this, but we're not thinking about how to bring in something new, about innovations, about certain things. Do you understand? And I feel it's social media to some extent. Do you understand? Somebody will see something on the internet, for example, now the elections is coming. As a media practitioner, one of the things I try to do best is like help, stopping the share of false information. For example, you see someone will just take a video from somewhere, come and post it, put a caption there, and then that is it. No fact checking, nothing. And then people will be circulating it. To the point that I don't even want to talk about the traditional media, but there are certain news in this Ghana, like that chef's issue.
Yeah.
It wasn't true. But you see, once someone saw it, nobody wanted to fact check, nobody wanted to check. So we don't want to, when we just see something, that is it. I think I'm going out of the topic a bit, but I just know that social media has an effect on us to some extent.
Really? So let's talk about the mental health issues relating to the social media.
So in terms of mental health, I feel like it's about you in person. So one, you have to set boundaries. Once you're on the media, set boundaries. Anybody that bullies you on the media, block the person or report the person's account. Don't support any form of bullying or any form of cyberbullying. It's totally unacceptable. So the best way to do that is set boundaries. That is, anybody that texts you, you know that the person doesn't mean any good or something, just block the person or report the person's account. But if you entertain the person, who are you? Why are you doing this to me? What are you looking for from me? Oh my goodness. And then also act. Hey God, it's not coming. My media law, but then now I think that was 2020 or something. Lecturer Dr. Paga, I've not disgraced you, I've only forgotten. But then somewhere in 2020 or 2022, that there's now a cyber security act or something, that if anything happens, if someone says I have your nudes, send the person like go to the police and report. the system works, even though we feel like the system is not working, but it's working. You just have to start.
You see, sometimes some crimes when you report it to the police, you feel like it's a waste of time or something because
I understand.
sometimes when you have to go and pay them. You understand? Which some things are there, some crimes are there. You're not supposed to even go and pay. You have to
I
pay a
get
police
that.
to leave where he is. Be like he has to get fuel money, TNT to just go and check on what you are saying. It shouldn't be so.
Did you hear the issue of a certain guy somewhere in Tamale? This guy says he went to Accra, somewhere around Accra, and he saw the lady. The lady is from Tamale. So I don't know whether he saw the lady at the Ashawo line, excuse my language. And then he took videos of the lady and posted. Whilst he was taking the video, he was humiliating her. I stand to be corrected because I'm not very clear about the story. But he was humiliating her. The girl sued him. And it worked. And nobody in that guy's lineage, even Ghana right now, I don't think anybody who has said that story will repeat that thing again. Do you understand?
People are still doing it. They are like even today, class at now. There was an issue that was trending that a guy slept with over 400 married women just this morning. It was just trending.
So defamation of character. If the person really wants like justice, he can follow up and it can be worked on. We understand our system is.
If it's Ghana here, that justice system that you're talking about, it doesn't work.
Oh my goodness, Magnus. Magnus, this is
you and I know it doesn't work. Like actually, it doesn't work.
I don't know.
You and I know because sometimes some crimes are there. You see that you'll be like, oh, this crime, the person is supposed to go to jail or get prison for some time.
Because of the nature of our laws. That's why a lot of people are crying out that our constitution needs adjustments, or probably just need a new constitution, because the constitution was made to work on the affairs of the then times, like the 1992s and those eras. Yeah. And right now we are not in that era again. Lots of things are coming. So I think that maybe in due time it's something our leaders will look at. But then cyberbullying is. I remember. I don't know if I talk about it. Probably the person will feel she's the one I'm talking about, or.
But you didn't mention anybody's name. If you feel they are coming after you, go after yourself. So let's go.
Okay, so what happened was like, I just told someone, like someone cyberbullied a dear one of mine online, and I confronted her in her DMs, and then because of that, it has become some plenty things. You know, even though it's not all out that I'm angry with, but then there's this switch of vibes, and I swear I don't regret it. I would always do it. If I see anybody cyberbullying anyone, especially my loved one, I'm always going to come out after you.
Now, I hope I'm one of your loved ones.
Because cyberbullying is totally not good. Because right now, and funny enough, a lot of people have gotten so much gaps on the internet that they don't have in person. Like someone, that if you see Magnus right now, you cannot tell Magnus that, hey, Magnus, your big head. Excuse me, Magnus, your big head.
Oh, my head is big.
Oh my goodness, Magnus. But then you can tell Magnus that behind your keyboard. A typical example is what's the name of this guy? This guy that has been attacking people on X, you should know him. Bongo Ideas. When Bongo Ideas met,
for me, I feel like he's speaking his mind.
I know. I'm not even having a problem with. I don't want to say how I don't have. Okay, I just know that when Bongo Ideas met Nanaba and Amwa, he was stammering. He couldn't talk. Unlike the guts he used to say all the things he says about Nanaba and Amwa and the likes on the internet. You see, the internet has given a lot of people some guts they don't have in person. So I feel like it's high time that we need to work on it. I feel like the bullying is crazy.
For me, I feel like social media, people are kind of like faking it to be there. There's like you have to lie and keep on lying to cover those lies you've already created.
And because once you tell a lie, it's like building a house. You use the wrong foundation.
Yeah, so you have to continue. That's why it's making most of them like just like as you said, Bongo Ideas. That's why he keeps on tweeting those ones. Those I don't even use those words, but like those things he has been tweeting.
No, I mean he can say the truth without like
Ghana here. Most people don't like the truth. Even why let's take one for instance. If you see someone falling and be like, "Can how do you say the person is falling?" The person will be like, "Come Bahama, leave me and let me fall." People don't like the truth actually in this world. They prefer the lies. Like we are so glued to the lies that if someone lies, that's what we want to go by. You understand?
Yeah.
So let's go to the next topic: the sleep addiction.
Sleep addiction.
Or this distraction. Most people stay on their phones throughout the whole night just to kind of like be on the social media space, just looking for things that will entertain them, and easily forget that they are supposed to sleep, let's say by 9. Normal human being is supposed to sleep by 6 to 8 hours, right? But most people don't sleep up to that hours.
Okay, so with this, I feel like because of that, some people have even become nocturnals. So when it's evening, they can't sleep. Then they can sleep during the daytime. It depends on. It depends on the nature of the person and the person's schedules. If me personally, I know that by 3 a.m. I have to be up because I need to. My customers need to eat wachi. I would wake up.
And
And
I
I'll make
forgot.
sure I
She
sleep
sells
in.
wachi.
Yeah, I
Wachi.
saw wachi. You guys should call me. You put a number there. You put a number there. So I know that by 3 I have to wake up and sell wachi. I would make sure that I wake up as I'll sleep early enough. But then sometimes time fails me. But it's definitely not always about social media. But sometimes I also get caught up in it. Maybe I can just be online and then I'll see something. I'll just watch and by the time I realize time is gone. Or probably I'm making a phone call or something. So that's what I'm saying. It depends on people's schedules. Most of them, I mean, most of those people that stay, all night to watch TikToks or be online, usually the next day they don't have much to do, or the next day they are not going to, they can sleep to fix it. But those two that's helped them, it has made them become like that. Please work on it, or else it's going to go against you because at a very when you finally get the chance to probably work in that your dream office or to do your NSS or to do your attachments, you battle because you cannot sleep early and you might even get sick because the body needs rest. Even though you're lying down and pressing your phone, but your eyes, you might damage your eyes. So please, why if you damage them, go to Bliss Eye Care, okay? It's
Yeah,
that now, but
you're advertising people in that field.
so that's just by the way, yes.
Okay. So let's talk about you see, back at those days, our
Yeah.
parents used to write letters. Even in our time, back at, I can say, when I was in senior high, somewhere 2018, 2019, we used to receive letters from other schools, those kind of things, you understand? But now it's like, it has reduced due to social media. People can feel like, let me just get up, pick my phone, text this person, easy communication.
If I tell you that even the text in class, some people have stopped. They feel like and they'll claim they are nonchalant. No, what? Oh, act like the man that you claim
those
you
days,
are,
people used
or
to
act like the lady that you claim you are.
people used to get let me say go to the library to learn, just to get good English vocabulary to equip themselves. But nowadays, Charlie, even if you are typing stuff, make a mistake, you even defend yourself.
Yes. It's
a typo. It's a pidgin or something. You are trying to use broken language or something.
And I feel like social media has also reduced the rate at which we express ourselves. It has reduced our love in a way. Some people feel like some things are there. It's not important. For example, maybe sending someone a text in the morning, like some cute little things that matter. People don't feel like they need to do them again because after all, it's even childish, it's ancient things and all of that. But then it's not like that. Like people, human beings are human beings. We are having feelings, and we would really appreciate like every little thing. So maybe in the morning or in the afternoon, you send a text. Sometimes randomly, you can just text your friend randomly at the end of the month or at the beginning of a new month. I wish you all the best this coming month. Blah blah blah. Social media, and even though it's sad, but then we don't have a choice. It's changing us, but it has come to stay. So we have to learn how to adapt. We have to learn how to get used to it. We have to learn how to be in it better. Yeah, that's what I think.
For me, I don't agree with it.
Oh my
Yeah, we're in Gen Z world, so we have to,
Oh my goodness.
adapt to Gen Z. Shout out to you all.
No, I mean Gen Z doesn't mean that you should be a different being. It doesn't mean that you should claim nonchalancy and
adapting to a certain life is like living a wild life.
Okay, fine. Let me say something. Sorry, not to catch. We
me
claim that we are Gen Z and we are doing this, but we are not removing the other parts of I don't know, non-Gen Z lifestyle out of us, like misogyny. As in, for example, I go online and I see posts about let's not go far, Gisela's issue. Okay. She says if I'm getting her right, if she comes home tired, her mother doesn't expect her to come and cook, right? That's them. That's their relation.
It's understanding.
Yes, that's them. And probably if the man is even cooking, it's because they want to. And for the best, to the best of my knowledge, domestic skills are just they are basic needs of life. Everybody needs to know how to do them. Everybody needs to know how to wash a plate. You need to know how to wash your dress. You need to know how to cook so that you not be spending too much. Even it's not about spending too much on outside food. Typhoid is real. Do you understand? Viruses and stuff are so real. So like why are we accepting that we are Gen Z, we are this and this part of this, but then the misogyny, we are not taking it out, not doing
But since they are not married, you can't force the guy, the girl, the lady to cook for you. Even just is it 2 days or 3 days ago, there was this thing trending in Nigeria that the pepper soup. I don't know whether you guys have seen it.
The pepper soup,
Yeah, me, I
oh
don't
my
go.
god.
If me
The
they
girl says
close,
she's
I
not
don't
the
go
one.
drink. I don't go drink your soup. I don't go eat your food soup. Pepper soup. Hey.
No. Now, crab, pepper soup is out of the menu. Don't carry drink pepper soup again.
Actually, if you be getting ready to go your mind, then don't try that wahala.
Oh my goodness! But you guys are using Jersey to break too many hearts.
Oh, but I don't understand that pepper soup matter. How can you have your eggs? You have the gas to still go to your ex place to eat. Like what?
So they went to the ex's place to eat.
Yeah.
They got themselves there.
Like that, I don't understand the whole story. Like how?
Wow.
Pepper soup.
They just wanted to die. Honestly, there's nothing gonna
Rest
tell
in peace. Rest in peace. Yes.
So yeah, social media it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
So let's go to the positive side. Then go to your influencing side.
You guys should, there's this client of mine. The last time he came, I was like, Asmaa, what's that pro thing be saying? I'm like, oh my goodness. It's a Gen Z thing, Asmaa will say.
I'm going to do a shit Gen Z. Yes. Guys, watch out. I'll do it next time.
Okay.
So let's talk about the positive side. So you start with that one. Let me see. Then I can chip in into that one.
It has created employment.
In
it
what
has
way?
a lot of ways. I don't know if I'll be talking too much on this angle, but then I remember like 2-3 years ago, I just took my phone and then I went on TikTok. I don't know if it's 2-3 years, if I'm getting it right. So I would just go and watch things and then I'll post. So I was posting just normal videos like where everybody was posting. Then one day I decided to do a voiceover because the post I wasn't getting views. But at that time I wasn't interested in I wouldn't say I wasn't interested, but like I didn't want to grow my account giddy like that. So I did a voiceover and posted it online and it got a lot of views and a lot of attention to some extent. And I thought of it, I was like, okay, let me continue. But then I also had a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel, Asmaa Iddrisu channel. And I realized that YouTube was not really going like that. But TikTok, I was getting attention on TikTok. So I decided to just continue posting. So whatever I was posting on TikTok, I decided to start bringing on YouTube. I started using it on TikTok. So YouTube, the video was usually more like I would travel to places. But then my mama they feed me. So if I'm I cannot really be doing travel content giddy like everybody does. And I cannot be Bahamas now because of that. I'll be doing YouTube content and all of that. So I started to bring it to TikTok. And on YouTube, I used to call it Bumpy Journey with Asmaa because I'm taking a bumpy journey to a number of communities or a number of places or to this place.
Your customers is mashallah.
Mashallah. So yes, so the bumpy journey with Asmaa, mashallah, it's another day. And then I kept saying it for some days, and then people started liking it, and they would say bumpy journey with Asmaa. And even I remember one of my content I was like, oh, I want to also shoot wedding content sometimes. So I went to a certain girl's wedding. I remember that day. Like the bride didn't want to talk to me. Everybody there was doing Today they book me, mashallah. And it's like
I beg, look at give my mobile number.
No, but you see, so social media is very powerful. And some of them too, they'll be like, so what? Yeah, you work with what camera? I'm like, no, this is what I work with.
iPhone 16.
Yeah, I wish though. But then
you wish iPhone 16 no challenge.
Yeah, but then it's the creativity that matters. Those who understand the deal of the game, they know that it's the creativity. And then so from the content I create, my news story, when I send a news story to my media house, Pan African Television, sometimes one will be like, it's nice, what camera are you using or something. And there was this time that I'm still in the pipeline to work with a certain media house. But then they asked me to send a sample job. So I did it quickly and I sent it to him. He said, what camera did you use? It's the creativity, it's the way, the passion, and then it's the exposure social media has given people. And I'm not the only one. I have not even gotten anywhere. But then definitely, I know that I can get my daily bread from social media.
Don't say you.
We can get our daily bread from social media. Even the watch I sell, social media is what pushes it more than anything. I remember some time ago, just this year, somewhere last year, I asked my friend, we were robbed, lost my phone, lost my everything. Yes, after I just made my sales and came back home. And then my business was like, going down because I didn't have social media to post more like I was posting. Because most of the people buy the food because of the content I create around the food, the energy I create around the food I sell online. So I wasn't able to post more to reach more customers. Then it became a bit static. That's the power of social media. So it's like that. It's like that. So social media has really brought a lot of positive impacts to some of us. And then the amazing thing is we are able to personally, I'm able to motivate more girls to go into it, especially in this region where everybody thinks that you have to do something that everybody's doing, but you can do something different. You can always take another path. And there are some girls, they feel like certain things are for boys or certain things are just for people in a car and the other places, but we can do it. And we have the ladies and we have the men as well.
Why here? They're killing a career.
You see, so and so, but then one thing I say that I'm grateful for is like I'm able to, with all that I'm doing so far, I'm able to motivate people, and even sometimes some mothers, let me have interactions with their children to mentor them and all of that to guide them, so they can also start early. And I think that's with anything I'm not proud of. I'm proud of that because I'm making impact. To have the guts to even want to start a foundation.
Yeah, I saw the foundation.
You see that we are even coming from there. We went to give them the items for the December project, which we'll be rolling out more information about in due time. And all of this is social media. Social media, social media, social media, social media. I remember in June, that was menstrual hygiene day, but it was on May. So I was out of town. That was the time I was on this Ghana's most beautiful thing. So when I got back,
you mentioned it.
when I got back, the date had passed. So we had to postpone it to 1st June. So when we went and did a donation and of sanitary pads, and we came back, we did the content and posted it. A friend of mine, Salma, she's at the Ghana Immigration Service. Shout out to you, Salma. Salma decided to celebrate her birthday with them and send them bags of oil, bags of rice, drinks. We went there with them and posted it again. More people are reaching out to support them. More people too are there. They feel like their life is very private, don't want it out there. They go there to do it on their own. They'll later be like, oh, Asma, we went here and we just didn't want to go all social about it. And then more people who see it, they feel like, oh, they want their attention to go to this. And that's one of the aims of the foundation to bring more attention to them. I mean, positive attention for people to support them and all of that. So social media is you just have to know how to use it.
Everything is on social media, positive and negative impact. I would always be for the fact that we shouldn't allow cyberbullying to take place because right now, whether we like it or not, we are living our lives through social media. So how comfortable we are on social media will determine our mental health. So please, say no to cyberbullying. If someone is bullying you, block the person. Report the person's account if necessary. And then also, we should know how to balance our time and still be able to enjoy social media. Social media is not like it's a bad thing, bad thing, bad thing. It has created jobs, marketing opportunities. It has created a lot of opportunities, support to communities and all of that. And basically, social media has come to stay. We need to learn how to live with it. We need to learn how to balance it. And then, yes, my name is Asmaa Iddrisu. Follow me on all socials and eat my watch. And yeah, basically, that's all I have to say. Thank you for having me.
So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And also drop your comments and then follow her on all the social medias. And I am your host.
Oh,
I sign off.
Oh, bye bye.